Welcome to another informative Mark Bishop podcast today, learning how automation can benefit businesses and employees, and how a new book shows how intelligent automation can transform businesses and drive growth. Automation technology, well, it has become a powerful tool to help businesses in any industry run more efficiently and find new opportunities for value. In fact, IDC Research estimates that spending on automation, and particularly automation software, will reach $42.6 billion by 2025. So can automation benefit businesses and employees? Let's ask Rajendra Prasad, Senior Managing Director and Global Lead for Automation at Accenture. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Well, RP, intelligent automation goes one step further, bringing in artificial intelligence and machine learning to reinvent business processes and guide better decisions and free up employees and all of that. But to take on more challenging and creative work, Rajendra, many companies struggle with it, where to start really and how to scale. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Let me actually define what is an intelligent automation, and then I will touch upon how to scale and how to go about that.
Okay.
Automation is not a new technology, right? It's been in use for decades. By adding intelligence, automation can stretch even further and deliver new benefits across the business. Intelligent automation is the next era of automation. We already encounter automation in our daily life, starting from using GPS navigation systems in our car to driverless trains at airports. We are now adding more intelligence to automation through technologies like AI, data, and machine learning in order to let machines to do more work, including tasks that can be analyzed involving data and decisions, and learning and teaching the machine learning modules to follow the decisions that can be implemented through automation. That's the intelligent automation. And to implement this, the organizations have to kind of do a baseline assessment and find where they are. We'll talk about as we move forward. And I want to kind of baseline the definition of intelligent automation.
No, well, okay. Well, it cleared a bit up for me, I'll tell you that. Now, you guys, technology experts at Accenture, you're a leader in digital transformation technologies, and you've written a how-to guide, right, for implementing and maintaining a successful, intelligent automation strategy. It's called the Automation Advantage, and it's available now. Now, what's its idea? Who's it going to serve? Who's it going to benefit?
Thank you for asking that question. The Automation Advantage is a practical guide that provides every business leader who is looking for implementing automation in their enterprises and driving growth, innovation, as well as business excellence. We wrote Automation Advantage to help leaders to look at very practical tools and techniques. Mark, like you said, how do enterprises start an automation journey, right? I speak to one of the process guru by name Humphrey. He always used to say that when you are on a journey and when you have a map, you need to know where you are on the map. Otherwise, it won't help you to get to the destination. We do talk about in our first chapter a technique called automation assessment to identify and baseline enterprises' automation maturity in the maturity ladder. That helps them to know where they are on the journey map. And that's kind of a very practical, insightful guide that you can find in the book.
Well,
and there are many, many topics like that. Go ahead.
I was going to say that's critical. It's good that you've done that. You're cutting through the myths and the misunderstandings to blaze a clear trail for any business leader who's looking to develop an intelligent automation strategy and to create new value and realize growth. But still, all with the human-centric approach, because, not everybody can get their head around it, as you said. So the book's going to do a lot of good. It's going to devise intelligent automation strategies that bridge outside traditional silos, assess, I guess, and identify opportunities to enhance business productivity, and thirdly, as you mentioned, to create an effective technology architecture to support new ways of working. Intelligent automation you covered. How can companies benefit from intelligent automation?
Absolutely. And one of the very important steps is companies should always think about what is the relevance of implementing automation in their environment. There is a very famous term in the industry for automation called RPA, robotic process automation. I call it as more than robotic process automation. It is business relevant process automation, customers relevant process automation, user relevant process automation. So it's more of a relevance in which context in which you are applying automation. Very important aspect for driving efficiency and productivity, Mark, like you mentioned in the enterprise, is first thing, you need to understand the processes in which organizations are running. For example, if there is an inefficient process or a broken process that is running for a long time, if you implement automation on an inefficient process, what happens? The inefficiency will run more efficiently now. So it is important to make sure that we first get process optimization, process excellence, then applying automation, then driving automation maturity, then infusing data-driven decision-making, artificial intelligence on the top of it. That's the journey map. And we detail out and talk about all of this in the Automation Advantage book.
Well, RP, building intelligent automation into a business can seem daunting. Where should people start?
The first thing that they should look at it is, like I said, baseline. Once they do the baselining of the process, then they should look at thinking about establishing an automation center of excellence or building talent and skills that are required to drive the automation, then looking at the technology enablement of the enterprise. So there are many aspects that the people have to look at when they implement automation. But most importantly, though, the change, it can change that needs to be managed within the enterprise needs to be also thought through. All of this can be found at about the book. Other details can also be found at accenture.com/automation advantage, and folks can also find the book in Amazon and Barnes and Noble kind of retail outlets where the books are sold.
Mm-hmm. Barnes and Noble, and what is important is that website, folks. You got a pen? www.accenture.com/automation advantage /automation advantage. So listeners can get more information big time from the website. Automation Advantage is the name of the book. And by the sounds of things, you've made it, pretty simple for those of us that wouldn't have a chance normally. And that's a good thing, because whether we like it or not, we're heading down that road in a big way, aren't we, in business?
Absolutely. Every enterprise is adopting because, like every technology advancements help organizations to free up the capacity so that innovation, value-driven actions can be applied, and a human plus machine combination approach for adopting automation will help enterprises to accelerate their growth.
When you consider that, like we talked about in the opening, IDC Research estimates that spending on automation software by companies is going to reach $42.6 billion by 2025. That's not that far off, Abhi, is it?
Absolutely. So there's a huge opportunity for everyone to, one, also build their careers, like I did in my career. More than that, it is important for helping organizations to, help growth, implement innovation, adopt new technologies, and help to transform the enterprises to customer-centric, value-driven organizations, leveraging automation maturity and automation framework.
In closing, is there any bit of advice you'd like to give on this particular topic?
The most important thing is managing the change. Implementing needed talent has to be the at the core of the thinking for implementing and adopting automation. So change management and the talent are the very critical aspects of driving automation.
Thank you for that, Rajendra Prasad, Senior Director and Global Lead for Automation at Accenture. Don't forget that website, everybody, because it's going to explain an awful lot to you about the book. You can get the book at Barnes & Noble, I guess on Amazon too. Is that right, RP?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good. www.accenture.com/automation advantage. Thank you, RP. Have a great week and good luck with the book.
Thank you very much.